Hey, what's going on, everyone? People have been asking me questions about how I'm getting the halfway decent photos from Need for Speed. Kind of show you guys the process that I went through to get it. Here in the background's the RWB Porsche that I did, where I did a lot of post editing. So obviously, once you get used to it, you can get a little crazier. Um, Most people have been taking pictures with their cell phones off their TV screens, or even using the in-game snapshot, or even where you take the photo modes, which the photo spots in the game seem to have better quality than just riding around in the city in the game trying to take pictures. Obviously, with it being rainy and night, it kind of drowns out the quality, and being low lit, and the colors on the cars and stuff don't seem to be as bright and vibrant as they are when they're in the garage, which kind of seems like a downfall of me, but it is what it is. So, getting your pictures, I use the Xbox snapshot. You can double click your home button on your controller, and it'll give you the option to either snapshot or record. I think it's like the last 30 seconds or minute of whatever you were doing. I use a snapshot there, give it 5 or 10 minutes, and then I get online here and I go to what's called Xbox DVR. Put in your gamer tag. It'll give you the options here of recorded game clips or screenshots. Obviously, going to go in the screenshots. With me being a Mac, everything's probably a little bit different than it is for you guys on PC or even using your phone. So it'll be slightly different, but you guys will get the idea. It'll probably on your PC, it'll probably download it all as just a file. I've already downloaded it here, so we'll just go ahead and use this file, export, and then save it to my desktop so I can get it. All right. So then what I do is I go ahead, I take it, and I drag it here into Photoshop. That way I start doing the post editing to it. All right. So the big one, getting rid of all the background stuff. Obviously, this time with the snapshot being over here, it's gonna be a little more bundled up and confusing for some people. But anyways, so the big one I use here is over here in Photoshop. You have the I'm pretty sure this is the healer. So use that, and I just kind of click away, and it just kind of starts getting rid of obviously the stuff that I don't want, which sometimes you got to kind of go back through, like I'll change that, get too picky with it, try to make things look slightly more realistic than they are. Obviously here we're going to get rid of the door, windows, anything that's a little more distracting in the background. Like I said, I'll go back through and I'll actually clone stamp the line and the door back in. With the quality picture being so low, you don't have to necessarily worry about stuff being drawn out, because the pixels are already so bad and that everything kind of is just blocked, so you can kind of just get rid of stuff and it blends. But yeah, so then you can go in and you can adjust pretty much anything you want. I go through and I adjust till I think it looks good and looks halfway decent, and you can get in the Photoshop pretty heavy. You can do different backgrounds like I did, or add text or anything, but there's pretty much the basics as far as what you're gonna need to do to get a lot better pictures out of Need for Speed, and hopefully we start to see a lot better quality of photos posted. Thanks, guys.